Hello, I'm going to show you how to tie a no-knot turban. I've seen this technique on a YouTube clip and it was demonstrated by a woman who has alopecia, and she has a blog spot for eyebrows, eyelashes, things like that. She shows a no-knot technique for tying a turban, but mine's slightly different, so I thought I'd demonstrate my method. But if you want to see hers as well, then you can find her on YouTube. So for this turban, I'm going to use a big rectangular scarf. It's probably at least 2 meters long, probably a bit more than that I should think. So it's a long rectangle, 1.30 meter wide I'm guessing here. So that's my scarf, very lightweight cotton, only works with lightweight cotton or silk. If you have something heavier, it's all too much. I've also got a hair tie which I've put on my wrist, which I will use later. And the other thing I've got a little cap. I'm doing turbans because I've had chemotherapy. I'm having chemotherapy, so I don't have any hair at all. And I think if you put a little cap on, it can make the scarves more comfortable. They feel like they're going to stay on better. They feel more secure. And also it does give the sort of impression that you've got a bit of hair underneath. Well, I think it does. So. Anyway, stage 1 for this turban is you fold your scarf in half lengthwise, so you end up with a long narrow rectangle, okay, like that. So there we go, folded it in half. Stage 2, the next thing, is you put it on top of your head like this, but you do it very asymmetrically. So you have a very short side, so I'm looking over there because I've got a mirror over there. You have a very short side and a very long side. So this is my short side, this is my long side. Doesn't really matter where this bit goes. I mean, it's quite good if you get it in the right place first time, but you can always tidy it up later. So I put it about halfway up my forehead. If you have it too high, it looks a bit odd. If you have it too low, it looks really strange. So probably higher is better. And I tend to also go halfway across the ears, but again, if you prefer it over your ears, above your ears, that's fine, it's up to you. So I just tend to do halfway across my ears. So I've got my long end here, my short end here. The next thing I do is I cross them over. I'll try and show that at the back. So, she's falling over as she does it. Okay, so I cross them over at the back and make sure that that's all ruckled. So now I've got my short end over this side, my long end over this side. And the next thing I do is I start twisting. So twist, 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 like this. Pull it across at the front. You then have to bring it around the back, keep twisting. I tend to, at this point, give the short end a pull to make sure that it's actually nice and tight and fitting. And then I bring it round one more time, and at the same time I've got the short end here. So I bring those two ends together. This is where the hair tie comes in. Rather than tying it in a knot, put the hair tie around it. So you pull it up over your wrist and over the two ends, pull it over once, pull it over twice, and then rather than pulling it all the way through the third time, I pull it part way through and pull all the ends out like it's a little bun. Okay, so that is my finished turban. So which I can then tidy up, move the ears around, move the edges around over my ears, so it's all in the right place. Check the back, make sure that it's okay there. Now that's one way of wearing it, and it's the easiest one because it's just you put it into the knot and that's it. The other way, well, there's two other things you can do with this, not hugely different but slight variations, is if you have your hair tie on your wrist, still using the hair tie, pull the ends together, pull it over once, pull it over twice, pull it over 3 times, then you give it a good pull like that to make sure it's nice and tight, and rather than trying to do anything clever with the ends, you tuck them in. And I'm going to ask my daughter, my lovely assistant, Maddie, thank you very much, to pass me. This is one thing that you can wear, which is something I picked up in a market. So there's a flower that you can put in. I've got lots of different colours, so I've got white ones, pink ones, green ones. So this one's a multicoloured one. So you could do that. Or the other alternative, which I think is quite nice, thank you very much, I'll give you back that one, which I tend to do more for going out, and works well with plain scarves actually, is you can actually put in a brooch or something like that. I mean, that looks really pretty on a plain scarf, but so you can obviously dress it up a bit. So that's it. So anyway, hope that works for you, and thank you very much for watching.